Hey gang, Eric Andreas, your Guitar Sage here, and today we're going to review the Line 6 Variax. This is one of my favorite, in fact, it is my favorite electric guitar, and I'm going to show you what this thing can do. Okay, pretty sweet, right? So you can hear that this thing creates a ton of different sounds. I love this guitar for many different reasons. Let me tell you my personal reasons here first. I've had this guitar. This is the Variax 700. So now they have the James Tyler Variax, which is very similar in that it has this this digital technology that basically takes a fingerprint of all the classic guitars that we like and love and has it to where you can use the guitar as a straight up guitar, but then you can use the digital technology to bring up sounds like Strats and Telecasters and Les Pauls and that sort of thing, even acoustic instruments, as you heard. Okay, the reason that I love this guitar so much is, one, because it plays absolutely fast. It's a brilliant guitar in how it actually feels. And I had this professionally set up, but it plays very much like my Kramer, which is one of my favorite feeling guitars. I'm an 80s guy. Let's go into a little bit about the construction and that sort of thing for those of you that are interested. And I've got my cheat sheet here, but it's carved ash. So ash is this first layer, and then underneath that is mahogany. You can see, you might be able to see there the two different tonal colors. So ash on the top, mahogany underneath that, maple bolt-on neck, rosewood fretboard with pearl inlays, bone nut. It has a tremolo system. I don't use it, but it has a tremolo system. Now, the more important part of this is the Line 6 technology, and let me tell you a little bit about how that works. So basically, you have a 5-position switch, just like you would on a Strat. You've got volume and tone, but this special knob here allows you to pull up all the different guitars, okay? So let's take a look at that. Okay, so this is where the magic happens. This knob right here allows you to pull up any different number of sounds. The T model is their Telecaster. So let me tell you how this works. You pull up the T model, you get a Telecaster sound, and then your 5-way switch brings up different tonal variations of that specific guitar. Sometimes it'll bring up the different pickup configurations. Sometimes it'll pull out different year guitars, different model guitars that Line 6 used as their impression, if you will, or the tonal impression that is in the digital technology here. Okay, so you'll have that more in detail when you get the book and you're looking at the actual models. Okay, Spank is their Stratocaster sound, so your Strat sounds are under Spank. Lester is your Les Paul. Special is Les Paul Specials, so you get that P90 sound. Rockabilly are your Gretches and that sort of thing. And anything that you would think of in a rockabilly band is going to be like that Gretsch sound, if you will. Chime is going to be your Rickenbacker sounds, including 12-string. Semi are semi-hollow guitars. All different variations of that. Same thing with the Jazz box is going to be your jazz type sounding guitars, but they used very specific guitars for these. These aren't general sounds. These are very, very close replicas of the actual guitars. If you heard that in the right setting here, you've kind of got a basic idea today of what this guitar does. But in the right setting, playing it right, it's going to sound very, very, very close to the originals. The acoustic is great. You have dreadnought sounds, jumbo sounds, parlor sounds, and 12-string. Resonators, the sitar, dobros, banjo, any type of sound where you have like a resonating chamber. Also, resonator guitars. Now, this Custom 2 and the Custom 1 that you see here, what you can do is you can actually program the guitar to do different things. Like, for instance, I have this custom set up to where in one position it's a Strat, in another position it's a Telecaster, in another position it's a Les Paul, acoustic, and that sort of thing. This way, what I can do is I can pick my 5 guitars that I just want to go to on stage live, and then I can just bring them up really quickly with my 5-way switch instead of having to fiddle with the knob in a live situation where I'm cruising through songs. So that's what you can do with this. You can actually program it via software or just the guitar itself by pulling the knob up and programming it that way. So there's some great software packages that Line 6 has that will help do different things with the guitar. You heard in one of those examples there where I was playing the 6th and 5th string as a bass guitar and the top 4 strings as guitar strings. Well, because in my Custom 1 5th position, I have the E and A string tuned down 1 octave and the first 4 strings in standard pitch, and so I'm able to do different variations like that, and through the Workbench software you can do that sort of thing. So it digitally detunes the guitar as well, so you can have in my Custom 1 switch I have up a half step, down a half step, down a whole step, down 2 whole steps, and then this other position where I've got the bass guitar. So a million different variations, not a million, but many, many, many different variations that you can use along with the accompanying software. Okay, so that is the Line 6 Variax guitar, and this is, like, again, I say this is the 700. This is the one I've used for years. Line 6, if you're watching, I would love to have the James Tyler, so send that one to me, and I'll review that one. But my favorite go-to guitar, I think I would be lost without this guitar. I've got my Tellys, I've got my Strats, I've got my Gibsons, and I love all those. But man, for just playing up on stage and not having to switch guitars and being able to jump from one song to the next, this is great. It's also awesome in the studio in a pinch when you need to pull up a Rickenbacker or something like that really quickly, or you don't have your sitar with you. You've got the Variax, all right? So here's a little more Variax playing here on the way out. Thanks for watching. If you like it, subscribe. Spay and neuter your cats and dogs. Get the free ebook at YourGuitarSage.com. Tons of great guitar lesson videos at Unstoppable Guitar System. All those links are below. Hit me up on Facebook and Twitter if you have any questions about this review or any of the reviews that I do or any of the guitar lessons. Thanks for watching. See ya.